Alright y'all, welcome back to the Call to Battle 2 channel. Now I know this is an unusual style of video, but it's something that we're going to be trying out. I am Connor38t, the head moderator and community guide manager for Call to Battle 2. And I am here to give y'all a tutorial on how to properly position bots in to make wonderful scenes like I do. Like you see on the main menu, like you see in some of the new kit screenshots. Like you see on the website. I'm going to show you how to properly do that and all the tips and tricks that y'all need to know. Let's just hop right into it. So first of all, there's 4 items that you're going to need in order to get into this. You're going to want an unarmed bot, any die, gold nugget, and a splash potion of invisibility. Now what all these things do is I'll get to one by one, starting with the unarmed bot. The unarmed bot is the basic thing. It's a regular CTB bot, although it's not on neither Axis nor allies, and it's unarmed. It's unclosed. It's got nothing on it. Now, you right-click bots as like such, and it brings up this menu. Now, you're gonna want to have GUI scale normal, because on large and auto, it cuts out of the screen. Now yaw will rotate the bot. Pitch, this is for the head, not for the entire thing. I know, a little disappointing. Pitch is for the head, and you can do a full 360 motion on all of these. Head yaw is for the head to turn. Hand X is so R hand is for the right hand, X moves it up and down, Y moves it on the Y axis, kind of rotates it, and Z moves it in and out. Now same for the left hand, and for the legs, same deal. X moves it in and out, Y moves it side to side, and this also moves it in and out. Forward rotation, so this is how you get your bots to either prone or lie down on their backs. Now this is for the entire positioning, so you're not limited to just one block. You can go on any space, moving an entire block each. So up, down, side to side, forwards and backwards, and you basically. And when you're all said and done, you can delete the bot. Now, let me get another one. And I'm going to show you the die. So the die can change the skin. This die will cycle through all 27 skins in the normal folder. So here we have a Celtic man. You can get Africans, Arabs, paratrooper skins, or camoed faces. These are Greeks, or they can also be Italians if you want. And here's some other just generic skins. White people. Now gold nugget, I'll get to. These two I'll get to in a minute. So now you're probably wondering, how do you put uniforms and guns on them? So we'll start with uniforms. I'm actually going to get a unique uniform that people have been requesting. I want to state this in a public video that this is not public release yet. So I'm going to get this tunic and this helmet, and then why not just M43 trousers and checkers. So I want to state, so this isn't, as you can see, this is the German officer uniform from the trailer, from many of my scenes. This isn't publicly available yet. Sorry guys, it will eventually, hopefully, but it's not yet. So here, so you just right click to put the uniform pieces on them. You can't take them back off. So if you can, of course, swatch out the uniforms, but if you put a helmet on them and you didn't want to put a helmet on them, you're SOL, I guess. Now, guns, they're a little bit different. You need to take your rifle, you press F on him, and this will put the gun in his hand and move his arm inwards so you can it's more mobile, it's closer to the gun. And so now you can pose the rifle, which the most common way to do this is put it at 91, put the Y over, and then put the Y over the hand, and then move the head. And as you can see, you have the rifle in the correct position. Now, a proper scene, you want to move the legs like so. So you give some actual like some strategy to them, or you do a walking position. It's not a good practice to just keep the legs in the standard position. You want to spread them out. You want to make them look randomized. And if you have a bunch of guys walking, you want to have this guy walks with his right foot forward, and maybe he'll walk like this, and you have another guy walking like this. All depends. Now we'll move on to the gold nugget. For usage of the gold nugget will put whatever is in this beginning slot here into the hand. So for instance, I can go in here, I get a loaf of bread, and you right click and it puts the bread in his hand. And now he has bread. This will work with anything. This will also work with grenades. So if I get my stick grenade here, put it in his hand, he's got a grenade in his hand now. You can put anything in their hands. I want to stress this. You could put anything in their hands with the gold nugget. I have Flans mod installed for vehicles. So you could take Nambu Type 94 pistol. This is a gun that we don't have in CTB. This isn't Flans. And then you can put in his hand. Or you can do an AK-47. So I don't know. Up to you. You can put anything in their hands. Now let's get rid of this guy. And let's go over why you need an invisibility potion. You may already guess why, but there's a step. So you can't, once you have the bot posed, you cannot turn them invisible. You can't do that. But what you do is before you pose them, you give them whatever you want, and then you flash them invisible. This allows you to make your own little props. You could put a rifle anywhere. You could put it on the ground. Or I should mention this. When you put it when the invisible bot, which you can't see, a little frustrating sometimes. These can get very frustrating. I've made a rifle stack before. Not fun. Whenever the full body of the bot up to the chest enters a block, the model will go black. So in order to alleviate this, you rotate the bot. First you put the rifle in its normal position, then you rotate the entire bot, and you bring it down, and then you change, and then you can now rotate it to be a resting gun. Someone dropped it. It's a little finicky, but this is how you do it. Or you can, like I said, I've made a stack of rifles. I'll put that up on the screen now. It is complicated, and like especially whenever you rotate a bot, you need to select toward kind of where the feet would be. So like, they would be right here. You have to select at the barrel of the gun. It can be very frustrating, but this is the system. Now, since I've mentioned Flans mod, this would not fly for official. I want to state this. This would not fly for official screenshot contests. You can't have other mod content in your screenshot that could be made on official forums. But I will say this, that users like August, who makes great, wonderful cinematic shorts on YouTube, he uses Flans for vehicles, because CTB does not and probably will never have vehicles. So I'll take this simple Ford Model T, for example, and you can take your bot and you can pose them inside of it. So we'll just bring his legs out forward. And now he's in the car. So you can for your own leisure, but like I said, you cannot use flans for official contests. And that about sums up all the things you need to know about bot posing. If there's anything else you would like to know, leave it in the comment section down below. And I want to stress, please do not put your suggestions in the comments. I saw that in the last video, and I just, please don't do that. We have a suggestion channel on the official Discord. Go join that. Anyway, hopefully I'll see y'all again, and goodbye.